there are people, it's like they're stuck on this old idea of you, or determined to bring you a lot of chaos, heartbreak over an extended period of time. They've been really determined to bring a lot of anxiety and ends, and even you are showing up in this Queen of Swords energy, so you stay pretty guarded, and the divine has your back, right? So you stay 2 steps ahead. Yeah, the Chariot. But there are people around you, or acknowledging how much work that you've done, right? Somehow you have managed to unstick yourself time and time again. And a lot of this is because you surrender pretty much everything to the divine. You started listening to that little voice within, especially on this new journey. Well, yes, they've definitely seen how much you have grown through all of this. There is like this starting over and starting over and starting over. I keep seeing the Fool and opening right back up to the Fool, because there has been a lot of conflict and chaos brought to you. I feel like there was a time whenever you brought a lot of conflict and chaos to yourself. Okay, oh yes, that's what the Emperor. Right, recognize me. This Queen of Pentacles energy. Yeah, who's been through it, okay? A lot of illusion. Seems like they're going to bring some kind of communication. Okay, and that is the Sun, which is going to expose some truth. So this person has been, truth about a past cycle, which has ended. This is something that you saw coming and have actually probably spoken about and grounded, right? Which is gonna lead, it's evidence of your gifts, it looks like, and it's gonna lead to opportunity. Yeah. Right, in alignment with your soul tribe. That is what the fuck I'm talking about. I love it. Yeah, it's gonna help you grow a lot more, right? Because they really are seeing how much progress you've made, and that shit is not easy. Yeah, it's real hard. Okay, it's fucking tough, and it has taken quite a long time, okay, to get to where you're at, and you are able to still recognize that there is still work to do. Yeah, here she is, the Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands has really been a big instigator somehow. It looks like they're leaving or have left this Queen of Wands behind. It's like something that was being gotten away with has been discovered. A cycle of burden has ended, possibly even a relationship. This Queen of Wands may have worked with a Queen of Pentacles to block maliciously. The Queen of Cups. And try to take her down, take her out, destabilize her. Yeah, look, I'm not kidding. You have seen a lot of betrayal or recognized a lot of betrayal in this cycle. And yeah, that you walked away from. And this Emperor is seeing, I feel like walking away from this situation really lit a fire in you though. Yeah. Or increased it. Right? Or maybe re-sparked it. You might have lost hope somewhere back in 2020. Needed something to get you fired up again. I feel like it's felt like that a couple of times. A few times. I feel like your version, like, I don't know, 7.3 by now. Okay. It has taken a lot of time and a lot of patience and a lot of listening to that divine connection and inner voice, especially in the area possibly, yeah, that you are in. It's like a blue dot type thing, right? And sometimes you may even wonder how the fuck you turned out the way you did in the area you're in. Okay, but it's that inner voice, right? You do what is the right thing even when you're doing it alone. And a lot of times you are. A lot of times you are. You've put an end to many cycles. Alright? You should be proud of yourself. There are people that are proud of you. Yeah, this transformation. There may have been a time when you had an extensive amount of anxiety, and not that you don't get triggered still sometimes, but I feel like, yeah, you mastered your mind, right? Look, no hands. Right. Yeah. You know that you got this, and that your astral alliance has you. And together, you can move mountains and overcome anything that, yeah. Right? There's a lesson in everything also. That's another thing that you have, it's the perspective that you have learned to look at things from. What is this trying to teach me? Yeah. This growth mindset. You also are really great at finding ways through obstacles. You have to be really careful because you're so good at it that sometimes you're pushing, right? Sometimes you're pushing against the flow. Yeah. And that has slowed you down. Right? It has. That's why your discernment is so important. But I feel like there's a part of you that likes to, I don't know, once you realize that somebody is trying to fuck with you, you like to kind of let them rack up their karma. Right? Because you ain't out here in these streets. You ain't doing stupid shit. You ain't just talking to everybody and running with whoever and doing any of that, right? So you'll even like up the kindness sometimes so you can, like I said, let them rack up their karma. Yeah. Because you pretty much are walking karma. right? Everybody wants to test you. Everybody wants to, yeah. And guess what? 6 of Wands, baby. This is pretty good energy. Oh, yeah. It's because you're prepared to walk away from whatever you have to, whenever you need to. But like I said, yeah, when you start receiving messages about things, this Queen of Wands specifically has been targeting your relationships. Probably already knew that. Oh, but not just. Also any kind of wish fulfillment that they may think you have. I think you've kind of been moving in silence. Yeah. There's stuff that you receive that you don't necessarily share with everyone. Plans, things like that. Unless you're trying to balance some shit out. I was going to say teach them. That's what I heard, was teach someone a lesson. But like I said, it's not so much about teaching someone a lesson. It's more about seeing how far they'll go with it. It's like once you know someone is a fraud or manipulative or any of those things, you're patient. You know that once you walk away because you kept the right energy, the universe is going to handle business for you. Yeah, and you don't have to do anything. And you're prepared, long game. And that doesn't mean that you're sitting around stewing or any of that stuff. Right? Nope. Living your life. Right? And I feel like there used to be a time whenever you would like just let them watch. But now you've changed. I can't make this shit up. It's one of those changes that you've made. Now you will block whoever for whatever, whenever. Right? Yeah. Anybody that feels off, like they're trying to get away with something or have ill intentions. Yeah. Okay, like I said, you do like to let people rack up their karma. But when Spirit says enough is enough, it's time to go, you get the fuck out of there. Right. And you've really gotten to this place where everything is about the experience and what you can take from it. It's like building your resume. Okay, so there is a Queen of Wands, right? That is pretty solid with a King of Swords, specifically. I think that this is the same Queen of Wands that has been, well, basically talking shit, but possibly even casting. Definitely trying to destabilize you and block anything in the physical that they pretty much can. Right. Leave you left out in the cold. Heartbroken. But you keep reinventing yourself. Yeah, you keep finding ways to pursue your fulfillment. It's hard to fuck with somebody who's focused on their own shit.